Hi, everyone. I hope we're live. I'm going to check right here real quick.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm just going to check over on YouTube.
Yes.
My husband's in the background going, yes. No. Yay. Okay. Um, it's been a little while since I've been live. I hope y'all can hear me. Honey, can you hear me? Oh, he's not. Got it real loud. Hey, I've got a fun card for you guys. Oh, yep. Okay, good. All right. I got a fun card for you guys. It's been a while since I've been live, but I'm happy to be here. And I'm going to try different things. You may not always know when I'm going live, but that's okay. I'll try to let you know a little bit ahead of time, but I'm going to try to get back going live. So here we go. I'm going to bring you down. I have a fun, cute card for you today. Okay, let's see if I can get camera to, yep, there we go. Sorry, got a little sunshine coming in today. Look at this cute card we're going to make today. Got quite a bit of a delay, so isn't that cute? Really like this. So I am using Stampin' Up's new two-tone cardstock. And it's fun. I really love it. This is what it looks like on one side. It's red, our real red. And then if you flip it over, it's just a shade lighter. And so it is white core. So how Stampin' Up gets this is that it's a printing process. So they stamp or print our one color, which is real red on one side, and then they run it back through and print the lighter color on the other side, which is really awesome. I really like that. Okay. So let me go over here. Okay. Yes, Melissa's on. Hi, Melissa. Okay. So the first thing I did is I took our big stamp and emboss machine and I used the Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. Now, this is on page 27 of our holiday catalog. It's this one right here. And the nice thing is it's huge. So you can do two at one time in this. I love that. So we're going to take our embossing folder and our red two-tone cardstock, and we're going to put it in like that, right at the line. That makes it straight. These plaid lines are kind of wonky, so not really straight. And I'm using my gray plate with this, and it's tight, but it goes through. Getting a little tighter at the end. Try not to shake the table too much. Okay. Let me move this back over here. All right. Got it set up for our next thing. Okay. So then we're going to pull this paper out. It likes to stick. Okay. So what's really cool about our white core is that we can sand it now and it'll show white through it. So I just went to the store and got me a little buffing sanding block. You can use nail files. Stampin' Up used to sell sanding blocks. Ooh, maybe they'll do it again, right? Okay. And then I'm just going to sand a little bit off. And what that does is it shows or allows the white pour to come through because we're taking off some of the red with our sanding block. And it just adds a little nice texture. Now you can get, whoops, you have to be careful. So this is not our heavy cardstock, okay? So let me warn you, it will fold up on you like that. It will crack if you're not careful. I've had that happen. Okay, so just be gentle with it, all right? Okay, and then get it to where you're happy with it. Look at that. Is that not the coolest? I mean, what a nice background. And we still can see all the texture. Okay, so the next thing I did, I went ahead and did this ahead of time. I cut out a circle from our spotlight on nature. All right. I also pre-cut a piece of our designer series paper. This is the one that goes with the bow builder die. I really like it. It's traditional colors. So very nice. But I didn't cut it smaller. Okay. So this is at 4 by 5 1/4. So I do need to cut down my paper real quick. So I'm just going to run and grab my trimmer. Got it. I'm back. We're going to cut this down to 3/4. I don't know why I didn't prior to this. Okay. 3/4 by 5. It's all right. We learn, right? As we go this way. Okay. So now this is done and we can adhere it onto our label. I'm going to take my sieve here and I'm just going to gently pull it across because I don't want it tearing or buckling or anything like that. Just adding a little more adhesive because it is textured. So I really want it to stay. All right. Looks pretty good to me. Okay, there we go. I have that part done. Okay, now I'm going to show you a little trick while I stamp and color my image. Well, I'll show it to you after. I'm going to use basic black. Let me tell you what stamp set I'm using. It's my favorite stamp set. I have used this so much. It is the More Than Autumn. Love it so much. I can't tell you. I have made countless cards out of it. It's very popular. All right, so I'm just going to ink that up in basic black so I can go ahead and stamp it. Okay. And then I'm going to just take a couple seconds and color it in. And while I do that, tell me, what are y'all doing today? What's happening? I'm just going to sit and work today. I've got dishes to do. I've got my mom. I'm taking her to the eye doctor. Yesterday was kind of a super busy day, so I think we're just going to take it slow today. There we go. Just doing a little bit of shading on my red Solo cup. I love my red Solo cup. Doesn't have to be red, though. We can make any color we want. Just have my shadow kind of in the middle, or my shadow's on the outside and my little bit of white in the middle there. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp a gingerbread in the middle. Now, with this, I've got to stamp some marshmallows also to cut out. Let's stamp him right in the middle. Okay. And we're just gonna color him in brown. Give that a second to dry there. I'm gonna color his little mittens. Got something else fun we're gonna do with that in a minute after we get these things cut out. And let me do the marshmallow. Now the marshmallows. Oh, good morning, Glenda. I made it. Okay, so the marshmallows, I'm just gonna use black, okay? Now, I'm gonna put these I'm not gonna move my die cut machine this time because it really wiggles the table. I'm gonna show you a little trick. I have our Stampin' adhesive strips. I didn't bring out the whole package, and I probably should have to shown you. Um, this is very difficult sometimes to get it apart, but I should probably just use my paper piercing tool. Here are our adhesive sheets. I wanna show you that. They come, there's 12 in a package, and there's 6 by 12. Now look, I'm gonna just take a hole in it and lift the corner, okay? See how easy that is when you do that? Okay, I'm gonna pull this piece off, and I'm going to put this piece on. Okay, and I'm gonna take my marshmallows too, cut them a little bit, put them right there. Okay. Oh, I smeared my marshmallows. That's all right. I'm gonna get my dies. I'm just going to turn to the side. I know you can't see my face. I'm not running away. I promise. Thank you, Glenda. I'm right here getting my dies set up so I can cut these little puppies out, and I don't want to shake that table any more than I have to. So did you guys know while I'm cutting this that we have online exclusive products right now that you can buy that are brand, and I'm telling you guys, go on, go check them out. We have so many cute things like the sea otters. Oh my gosh, I just love them. I'm just taking a minute to put washi tape down so it don't jump around on me. Um, Sometimes they tend to do that, and I don't want that. Okay, got it. There's a lovely Valentine's set, hearts. Oh my gosh, those hearts are horrible when you cut them out. Okay, bring that back in. Bang my table anyway. You can see I put washi tape. I always put washi tape anymore because I just don't want my ears bouncing around, and you still have to be careful when you take them off, okay? And then I have my magnetic pole here. I don't ever wanna lose any dies. Just something my husband picked up for me at, Harbor Freight. I don't know if y'all have a Harbor Freight, but if you do, it's a nice manly place. Um, I have thick nails, and so that does not allow me to, take the adhesive tape off sometimes. Okay, so we have adhesive on this, so we can just pull that adhesive sheet right off, and we can put our cup now I'm gonna put it off to the side here because I'm going to cut it out. And yes, I'm laying these flat. I'm going to lift up my cup once I get it on there. Okay. So now I'm going to put this like this. This is kind of how I want it. Okay. And I'm going to trim that piece off. Hi, Donna. How are you? Oh, how awesome. I am so excited for you. Okay. Don't want this to move. All right. So now I'm just going to take some dimensionals and pop that up. Okay. Got to add some dimension to this. All right. So when I get close to being out of dimensionals, I go in and I just snip the edges. Okay. They're the same thing. You can use them for anything. Don't throw them away. I like to use them along the edge of something because they're straight, but you know, that's all I have right here. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. Those out of the way there. Get that out of the way. You don't need all this mess in there. Okay. I'm going to actually just put it on the red. I used that other edge as my guide, but I just want it on the red two-tone cardstock. Now I have a piece of thick whisper white cardstock cut at 5 1/4, 5 1/2. Sorry. Don't know where my brain's at. I never make that small of a card, right? That's a layer. Okay, and we're going to adhere this. And the reason why I'm going to adhere this down before I finish this card is I'm going to show you. We're going to use enamel effects. Okay, so let me get that on there. Yeah, it's crooked, not straight. I haven't used the enamel effects a lot. And it'll tell because my bottles are a little older. But I will tell you, if you buy the enamel effects and you don't use them for a while, open them over a trash can. They're plugged. Because I went ahead with my copper, there's 2 packages of 3, and I was trying very hard to unplug it, and I squeezed a little too hard, and this whole thing right here, it's flat, it popped out on me and just blew out my copper effects into the trash bin. I was okay with that. It was in the trash can, but I made sure this was working before I got started today. So, I'm going to just put some on the marshmallows. Okay. And you just take your time a little bit. You don't have to fill it in completely. You can go back and mush it around. It sure makes these marshmallows pop. It will take some time to dry, and that's okay. You can just get set aside after it's done. All right, I'm gonna do his little bitty mittens. Okay, and then back in a little bit to mush it around. When it dries, it will flatten out just a little bit. It will leave a little texture. See those marshmallows. Didn't have 'em so like I want, but that's okay. I'm rambling. All right. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Okay. So for the next part, our sentiment, I stamped "You Had Me at Hot Cocoa." Now, I've already die cut the hot cocoa, and I did that the same way as I did the cup and all that with the adhesive sheets. And I did that just so I could show you more use for those. Let me tell you, those adhesive sheets are amazing when it comes to words, and I'm starting to use them more and more. And I don't know where I've been all these years about using them. Okay. I'm going to stamp this. This is an itty bitty stamp, and I have an itty bitty piece of paper. So here we go. Sorry about my head in there. I had to see, and there we go. Okay. So now I'm going to let that dry for a second because it's real red. It needs its time. Okay. And I'm going to adhere the hot cocoa. Again, I'm going to get my paper piercer. I'm going to get that paper off. I'll tell you that paper piercer is no longer available. And so I don't know why I'm using it. No, we have the take your pick tool, guys. And I just don't have mine over here. And I have these old paper piercer tools. So, okay, so I'm gonna put cocoa on here. And then I'm gonna do hot. And let me tell you, this sure beats trying to put glue on these things. Okay, got that. I'm gonna put hot above my cocoa. All right, now this should be dry, and I'm just going to cut it kind of warm there. Okay, and this, I'm going to get my dimensionals back out. Now this, I'm just going to, I don't have my mini dimensionals next to me. And if I do, I'm not going to take the time to look. I'm sorry. I'm just going to cut a little piece off of that scrap. And this is what I was saying about the using the edge of the dimensionals. Because look at how cool that is. I mean, it just made one straight line there. Okay. And then I'm going to just put this at "You Had Me" up here, and it says "You Had Me at Hot Cocoa." Now this is gonna take some time to dry. It goes in like that. I don't know if you can see them real well, but they're there. And, let me show you. When they dry, they smooth out a little bit, and so you can see your marshmallows again and everything. Now I'm gonna use something if I can find them. Guys, these will be back in stock November 18th or that week of. And these have been a hot item this year. They come in, they sell out. They come in, they sell out. And I know why. They're so stinking cute. Everybody's got to get their hands on them. I'm telling you, I just love them. And so my suggestion is if you want them, mark your calendar the week of November 18th, and then start going into the, my demonstrator website and just keep clicking on it till it comes back in. I think you'll get them. I'll also post because these, like I said, they're sold out and sold out. And, if you want them probably before Christmas for your Christmas cards, get your Christmas cards done, and, let's try to get you some of these. You can also ask me, to order them for you. I don't mind doing that, and, can get them. Okay, I have a couple more samples I have to show you. All right. I am in love with this star set, but this card is the two-tone cardstock, and I used it for the card base, okay? And then all I did is fold the corner down, and that way you can see the difference between the cardstocks. You can see the real red here and then the lighter shade here. Okay, this is my favorite, I think. I don't know. I made a little shaker card. I love shaker cards. Ooh, shook that table, sorry. Um, with tone cardstock, which is garden green. I did, the card base in the two-tone cardstock, and then I ran the a piece of it through the embossing folder, and I sanded it again. Let me see if I can get these shaker bits down. You can see a little bit more down here where when I sanded it, um, you can see the pop through. And, all of these things are available on my Stampin' Up! Website, okay? It was fun. I truly loved it. And I did wi make one more, and we did it in my class this weekend, and I forgot to bring it over. And this is with the new hibiscus set. Um, wow, that's showing on my screen. I hope it's not showing green for you because it is not green. This is gorgeous grape. This is, from the Halloween scrapbooking set. So these are all under memory and, colors that my screen is showing are really weird. Oh, thank you for the balloons. I don't know where they came from. But anyways, I turned this down so you could see the difference in color, and then I stamped this in Highland Heather. You can see a little bit of a different it matches more of the inside or the backside of the, two-tone cardstock. But I'll tell you, I'm just having a ball using the embossing folders with this stuff and, um, just kind of, sanding them down and just really letting them pop. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I finally got to show you this card through all my difficulties of technology. I can't wait to come back and show you more. So with that said, I'm going to try to come back Friday and probably earlier in the day. I think that works for me better. So you might see me about 9:30. Everyone, thank you so much. Bye.